Hi everyone, my name's Dan Cook. I'm from North Texas, but I've lived around the world, and I'm trying to be the best human I can be, the most authentic Dan Cook I can be, and heal some people along the way, as well as myself. All right, what does it mean to me to be a sacred rebel? My sacred rebel is my most authentic Dan. It's like, this is who I am at my core, who I came into the world as I was. It's a part of me that the world potentially has said, no, you can't be quite that way. You can't be that sexual. You can't be that outspoken. You can't be that authentic. And so for me, being a sacred rebel is my most authentic, awakened self, underneath all of really underneath the world's imprint. Who is a sacred rebel who inspired me, and why? So many teachers. I'm going to go with one that's here with me, and that's Stephanie Urbina Jones. And really, I read a passage in one of her previous books when she was climbing up a pyramid with Lee McCormick, and she just had this epiphany, right? That she had been addicted to suffering, and that struck me. It struck me because I had that. It resonated deeply with me. I've also followed what I consider the masters, Ram Dass, Alan Watts. I'm really fond of Terence McKenna as well. So tell you about my experience working with Freedom, Folk, and Soul. Scary, because we dive deep into who we really are, like at our deepest core. And that was like, it was like opening a box in the dark, and I didn't know what was going to come out. And what blossomed from that box was just bright, vibrant color of who I really am. And so it's, sometimes it really is scary, right? To find out who you really are and become your most authentic self. Or I don't even want to say self, most authentic person, human. Tell us about one of the defining moments when our rebel became sacred. Well, I was digging around in inventory, and there were some aspects of myself that I thought were negative and weren't fit for public consumption, and that some people might not approve of. And the inner critic in me was going, no, don't show that to anyone. And I got vulnerable and opened up with someone, and it was it just was amazing, because I saw it in their eyes that we had similarities, right? That their inner critic was trying to silence who they were as well. And so what that meant to me was that it was okay to be me, right? And sharing that with another person, it became okay for them to be them, and that was an amazing defining moment. And yeah.